Why not? Alright, 103 divisions in Angola. 112. They're building up on the border. This is going to be one hell of a test of mech death, isn't it? Jesus. I mean, there's only 24 of ours versus, you know, what'll be what? 120 divisions for Angola? Probably. That said, one good solid push should be more than enough to break them apart. I don't really care how much they have. Mech death has this tendency to just win. It's a pretty nice tendency. I like it. Alright. Jesus. Okay. And after that, we'll take down Zambia. Hey, Gen 5 main battle tanks. Sweet. Finally, we can research Gen 6 for 864 days, and then that's done. Never need to research another fucking main battle tank. Won't that be something? Alright. Laser interdiction systems. Improved anti-air weapons. Good. I'm on light conscription. I'm pretty certain I'm on volunteer only. Alright. 2.37 thousand recruitable people and 1.1 new civilians every month. Christ, on like a weekly basis it counts up by 0.001 for a recruitable population. That's amazing. Is that last tank a Scorpion? By the looks of it, yes. By the looks of it, yes. I think these are like tanks of 2030, so. Yeah, we changed it back. We didn't need it. So to research the modern Blitzkrieg. Because you know what our fucking tanks need? Well, we'll do it after green laser interdiction systems. Because you know what our tanks need? Even more breakthrough. I know that to get infinite manpower. Yeah. I thought they'd fixed it by now. Turns out they haven't. So you can't really change your laws down. Otherwise you just generate infinite manpower. It's kind of silly. We might end up doing that later if it comes to it. Probably not, though. I generally try and avoid abusing bugs like that. But that's pretty much how you do a world conquest as a tiny nation, unfortunately. You pretty much just build up a ton of political power, switch laws repeatedly, back up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. You generally do it between, like, the more extreme ones. Like, if you go to from the difference from all adults served to scraping the barrels, 8%. So you generally get a lot more back when you do that. So you'll swap between these two repeatedly to just generate a fuckload of manpower. And you're pretty much just set. It's kind of silly. It is really silly. I'm kind of disappointed that they have not fixed it. Alright, and we're ready to go to war tomorrow. Good. Alright, Angola. Alright, mech death versus the Angolese army. Oof. They have a lot of troops, I'm not gonna lie. We might fall back here. No, it looks like we'll hold, okay. It looked a little iffy at the start, but mech death's fine, so. They're just gonna throw everything they got at us and fail miserably. As per usual. And there we are. Angola falls apart. Alright. Even against, you know, 110 some odd divisions. Even against 110 some odd divisions. Like, mech death just walked right through them. And they aren't even modern tanks. Like, I could get better tanks than them. I don't need them, and I'm just instead going to wait until we have Gen 6 MBTs, and then, you know, use our mass army experience to mod them. So that way they're even more powerful. Because that's a great idea. Bang. Alright. And if we develop the modern Blitzkrieg, well, our tanks will get even more breakthrough. Do you get all their shit when they surrender? Yes, I do get most of their equipment. Alright. And there we are. Execute with impunity. Yep, we'll just punch right through them in no time at all. Yeah, you guys, you have troops defending your capital. Well, that'll put a damper on it. I guess you're not really afraid, so... The only people you have to be afraid of is me. So that'll happen. That's alright. Now, just surrender. There you go. Done. Alright, everyone in position. We're up against, like, a country with 10 divisions tops. Alright. It'll take us a little while, but we'll cut through them. Bloody river in the way, mostly. Come on. There you go. That new front helps.
Community grows.
Apparently that's not a province. Okay. There's no gap there. There's a lake. You're holding on. I'll give you that. You won't hold on forever. You guys are going to get bombed out of existence sooner or later by the mech death. When the mech death comes for you, you die. There is no survival. And also, thank you to Serbian View for joining. Oh, lovely community, yeah? And following the stream. Okay, at least 2 mech death divisions. Yeah. No one survives against 2 mech death divisions at once. That is suicide. And these guys are like crossing a river and in terrible terrain. Like, and they're competing. They're competing pretty good. Jesus. Modified to like 15 to 20% due to the terrain and everything. This is very poor terrain to be using mech death in, and it's still doing okay. Alright, and finally, modern Blitzkrieg. 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Done. Now you surrender, yes? Thank you. Because I believe one of our CBs expires on June 9th? No, Mozambique 19th. Alright, well we got 19 days to conquer Mozambique. Shouldn't be too hard. Establish front line against them now. Offensive line, their capital. Like I said, if we're too slow, we'll just have to declare war on all of Africa. Which isn't that bad. But we're going to prep a little bit for it, just in case something does go wrong. Like, we'll try and bring in extra troops. That said, I think our army should be fine as they try and reposition themselves. Alright. Just declare all of them. Yeah, I should. Really should. But yeah. NATO's not even stepping in to stop me. Pathetic. Alright. Just declaring. And we've pulled most of our troops back here. Except these guys. They don't have much else to do. They're stuck on the Sinai Peninsula. There are forces there. Alright. Well, we slashed and cut off a pile of their forces. That didn't take long. I'm going to wait until the last possible moment, more or less. The 22nd of June, okay. To declare the remainder of the war, just to give my troops time to get in defensive positions. And just sort of buy some time. Yeah. Well, there goes their port, which is their source of supplies, and even then it's only a 1 out of 10 port, so it's not like they were getting many supplies. There is apparently dangerous naval invasions. I see. Well, I mean, apparently our army never decided that they wanted to invade the capital, so fucking great. Like, let's go, boys. Front lines got mangled too badly. Alright, 21st of June. Let's go. And don't forget Lesotho. And there we go. Good. So now at war with all of Southern Africa. Yay! It's South Africa versus the Ethiopian Empire. Out of curiosity now, like, if I were just to, say, scrap some front lines, could I just redraw a singular front line here? Would that be a thing I can do? I mean, it would probably help if I... Botswana joined NATO. Is that so? Curious, but alright. The question is, will this bring in everything? Yes, it will. Alright. Well, the war with NATO is going to happen sooner or later. Yeah. You can invite two faction. The People's Indian Republic. Which apparently even exists. I guess so. No, that's Sri Lanka. There's the People's Indian Republic. Yeah, good luck with that. Alright, well, let's wipe the floor with these guys south. Alright, and you guys, and you guys. And also some offensive lines as well. Alright, we're going to war with NATO. I think we've prepared enough. We'll see. Like I said, most of it's just going to be coming down to if I can guard my ports. Alright. Exceed our attacks. Where the fuck are you guys going? Like, get off your useless asses. And push. You're crying out bloody loud. This AI sometimes. Alright. But I made World War III. This is World War IV at this point. We already finished World War III, thanks. Alright. Norway, Italy, Canada. Yeah, others will slowly join in. Like, we're at war now with the world. Which I kind of expected. Slowly NATO will join in. Unfortunately, we're going to get a lot... Yeah, we're getting hung up here a lot more than I'd like to be. Really shouldn't be this hung up here. But unfortunately, the heavy quantities of river crossing and iffy terrain has made our invasion a bit tricky. Alright. There you go. Split attack, that's fine. Poland. Alright, and that's the collapse of Nambia. At least I assume will be. Alright. Like, Mozambique is just a weirdly shaped country, which has given them pretty sizable advantage. We're missing equipment production. Do we even have an artillery? Are we even close to an artillery shortage? No, we still have 14k in reserve, for crying out loud. Alright. Overrun. And there we are. Alright, front line adjusted. That's the collapse of Nambia. And at this point, only a matter of time. No, you need to go for Gaborone, because that will cause Botswana to capitulate. Yep, they've capitulated now. And suddenly, Zimbabwe is open to the rear. And will immediately also capitulate. Good. There we are. Finally getting a very solid push and the collapse of most of southern Africa. Meanwhile, it's peace in the north. Right. Yeah, even Mozambique can't stand any longer. We got locked down. Alright. Republic of Egypt in. Mozambique collapses. Well, they've amassed a lot of troops there that I didn't see at all. Fuck. Alright, we need to wrap up this offensive in the south pretty quick then, don't we? Okay. You guys. Fuck. We'll call that the line. Go there now. Delay. Mech Death will finish this. I'll join you pretty quick, I hope. Hopefully all it'll take to make South Africa surrender is the fall of Cape. And maybe Natal. Not even that. Oh no, that's Swaziland.